Tonight on the Hunter's Habitat, Mac makes love and gives birth to our new V8 exhaust system. I dive into detail of these two Goliaths and get distracted by a passing tractor.
Up a tractor, boys.
And then, because we're clearly responsible adults, we take them both to a drag strip and race them.
So as you can see behind me, we have 3 Defenders. This is actually a rare occasion for us. We've actually had a customer come in with 2 Octas, not come in for too much stuff or too many accessories. He's actually just gone for V2 spoiler on one, V3 spoiler on the other. He's gone for a My 25 interface, and we've also added boot lights on both the cars. So we thought we'd take the time to do a comparison on these cars of what the OCTA actually has compared to our Hunter's V8. So the first comparison we're going to make in today's video is on the engine size. So where our Hunter's Prestige Defender is actually fitted with a 5-litre supercharged 525 brake horsepower engine, Land Rover have actually picked a BMW engine to go in their Octas. So this is actually fitted with a 4.4 litre 626 brake horsepower engine. And Land Rover has also downgraded their engine as well in their standard models that emits 425 brake horse. And of course, Land Rover aren't going to put an engine in a car which is 626 brake horsepower and not be a V8. So both the engines actually pack a punch, with the 5-litre supercharged engine 0 to 60 being 5 seconds. The OCTA is now at 3.8. Both Defenders are also fitted with different drivetrains. The Octa is fitted with a 6D advanced dynamic all-wheel drive drivetrain, whereas the previous Defender was actually fitted with all-wheel drive standard terrain response 2. And off-road, the Octa would also still have the advantage, as it's fitted with hydraulic interlinked 6D air suspension, whereas on the previous Defenders you had the option to pick both the standard coil suspension or air suspension. And the Octa has also had a slight chassis enhancement as well, as a reinforced D7 as compared to the standard one on a Defender. The Octa has also had a slight performance in the brakes as well, so the new Octas are fitted with the Brembo performance brakes, whereas it's just the standard 6-pot piston calipers on the previous generations. These are also fitted and partnered up really nicely with the new wheels they brought out just for the OCTA. These are the 20-inch, more off-road looking wheels, whereas you also have a 22-inch diamond cut, which is a little bit more street style. The Octa's wading depth is up to 1 metre, whereas in standard Defenders you have a wading depth of 0.9 metres. The Octa's bodywork comes standard with flared wide arches, beefed up bumpers and exposed chopped carbon throughout the vehicle, whereas the standard Defender is clean and more built for a purpose of everyday driving. The Octa's exhaust came with square tips and was slightly more hidden, whereas in standard models for the new Defender and the V8 was quad exhaust and was more exposed. The Octa has satin detailing throughout the vehicle, black packs, exclusive Octa badges, coloured brakes and toe loops and accents throughout the vehicle. Whereas the standard Defender came in a range of trims, and the V8 has an exclusive V8 badging, which is a little bit less aggressive overall. The Octa comes with performance bucket seats and body and sole seats, with the back ends of the additional one having chopped carbon fibre. And the standard Defender comes with standard seats or a choice of Windsor leather. The Octa steering wheel comes with an Octa specific steering wheel with clear lighter paddles and Octa buttons as well, whereas the Defender steering wheel has a choice of leather and Alcantara in the V8s with metal paddle shifts. The Octa's starting price in the UK starts from 145,000, whereas the Defender V8 starting price in the UK was 100,000. Right, so we're back at HQ. Our V8 has been called up again by CarWow to participate again in one of their drag strips. This was done quite a while ago. If you haven't seen that video, that is just up here. So Quicksilver have actually sent us their new X-Pipe. So this actually has a prototype Quicksilver exhaust system on already. So they've sent us this X-Pipe to remove the central resonator. So hopefully it'll sound a lot nicer now. It's going to sound definitely a lot more meatier. So we'll do a sound check of what it sounds like before and what it sounds like after.
I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, look. I'll shut it down like a trunk getting close. And if you ain't on this level, bro, you really not close. Even in the summer, told them that it's so froze. Not talking about bass when I say I get low. I've been trying to get more now, checking my accounts. Stupid, yeah, the numbers in the mouse. Heard them going quiet, so I turn it up loud. And they saying they ain't feel it, but they better feel it now. Need another check going extra. And I got a gas, no Tesla. Said I need a mil, no less, bruh. I ain't seen it yet, so I might go request ya. They been taking shots, need your best now.
So we've just fitted the Quicksilver X-Pipe to the car, and you will have seen or heard how loud that is. I think Mac was quite impressed with it because he screamed like a little girl. But we're now about to take our plum wheels off with all the off-roady tyres and stuff and put some maybe Scorpion Pirelli tyres on, a bit more track ready because these are obviously forged heavy off-roading wheels, so we want to give the Defender a bit of a chance and put a bit more sporty tyres on. And yeah, so you'll see how we sort of take these apart because they're not obviously a standard wheel. There's a few components to them, so you'll see that now. It's a high jump now, how I gon' raise the bar like I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, look. I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, look.
So we're in a different location, we've been called up by CarWow, and what better way to compare these two Defenders than to drag race them. So we had an absolute blast out of the CarWow shoot, and it was so good to see our V8 go up against an Octa in a performance endurance. Thank you so much, CarWow, for inviting us on the day, and also thank you very much for everyone who came to our Defender gathering that we hosted a couple of weeks ago. We had an absolute blast there, we had a great turnout, and we can't wait for next year where we're hopefully going to do it bigger and a lot better than we did this year. As always guys, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe and hit that bell notification to stay up to date for what we're doing here at Hunters. We'll see you on the next video.